Hey Troy, what's up?
Rob, buongiorno. Sorry, dude. Listen, man, I can't find my brushes. When we were packing up at the last sessions, did you happen to grab them?
Your brushes? No, I haven't seen them. Intern was amazing though last time, yeah?
Oh, she was amazing. I know. But anyways, it's Sunday. I need my brushes to do the next one. If you can look around, if you packed them with your cameras and your tripods, and you come across them.
No, I didn't see your brushes. Yep. Oh, not here. Not here.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Your brushes.
Oh, dude, thank you so much. And on with the show.
Sessions.
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 Number 9.
Sessions.
Number 9.
Sessions.
Number 9. Number 9.
Hi, greetings from sunny Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Sit back and relax wherever you are tonight, and welcome to the show. Are you ready, Troy? Sessions at Botanico. Live from Studio A in Botanico's Secret Garden, your host for today, here's Scotty.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to Sessions.
Yes.
Yeah. Number 9.
I'm number 9.
Number 9. Number 9. That's a musician joke.
Exactly. I'm always impressed by how you always make it to the couch right at the end of our song. No matter what warm-up, dancing, whatever it is you do.
Yeah, it's all in the timing, man.
Well, that's very true.
Yeah, nice to see you, Mr. Greg.
Nice to see you
Yeah,
too, Mr. Scott.
Mr. Troy on the drums, as ever.
He's always ready.
He's always ready. Yeah. He has his brushes.
Yes, apparently he did get his brushes back.
Yeah, just as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how are you today? This bright and sunny Sunday here in May. We are in May. Yeah, May.
Yeah, it's still May.
It's still May, in the middle of May.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Things are starting to bubble up, it seems. Okay. Now, beards. You know, we got some beards here today.
Yeah.
Now, Charles Darwin thought that facial hair in men had developed to attract the opposite sex. So there you go. But there's some recent work that's been published in the journal Integrative Organismal Biology. I knew I wasn't going to get that out right. Right, they had it written down and everything.
That's a mouthful.
Anyway, the theory is that actually it was the beards were developed by humans. They evolved to soften the impact of a punch. So I think this bodes very well for anyone who flies into a rage outside a hipster restaurant, and it's like, oh, it's okay. they're kind of they're already protected. It's okay.
They have padding.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
have padding. Yeah.
Why the man bum was evolved? I think they're still working on that.
Yeah, definitely.
Might take a little longer. Would you like to go for a little one here?
You know, I don't have much. Let me check my notes. Oh, right. There's a baby elephant in Houston named Nelson that
Okay.
apparently while
Houston, we have an elephant.
yeah Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah.
That while being birthed, there was a problem with its umbilical cord and had to go into emergency surgery
no.
at the Houston Zoo. But Nelson pulled through.
Yay!
Nelson's A-okay.
Well done, Nelson.
It's,
Big ups to you.
It's another positive animal story that I bring to you.
Positive animals. Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's
it's Deborah Winger's birthday today as well.
Okay.
This day in history, I was just informed. My earpiece.
Okay. Cool.
Famous American actress,
Yeah.
an officer and a gentleman.
I've never seen it, but I'm familiar with
has the
reference.
famous Richard Gere line. I've got nowhere to go. I've got no place to go. You know, no.
No, but that's a rather appropriate quote.
Yeah. But boom.
Yeah.
It's always a joke. Yeah, I don't have much, other than the current or my usual cycle of lack of sleep, fighting sleep deprivation, and
Just to bookend, very early in the sessions, I remarked that in these times of lockdown that there were certain industries that were still thriving, and one of them was art theft, where
Oh, right,
there was a
yeah.
break into a
they sold
gallery.
Van Gogh.
Yeah. Well,
Or Van Gogh, I believe.
Van Gogh, yes,
Yeah.
I believe. In a strange reversal, a Klimt painting that was stolen back in 1997 from an Italian museum.
Oh wait, I think I read about this.
A gardener who was clearing ivy from around the outside of the building found the painting wedged into a gap
In the wall.
in the wall.
Yeah.
And
I
so
read about that.
it's been found, and they're all very excited about this. It's like,
And with hopefully minimal weather damage.
only slight damage. The theory is that the Klimts they rose a lot in price in the late 90s. So they thought, well, maybe the thieves were like, well, we'll put it here and come back for it later. But then they thought,
Who
well,
knows?
we can't find a private buyer because the price is so high now. And but there it is. We Portrait of a Lady is now back in public circulation.
Well, fantastic. I love it when a plan comes together like that. It's really great. Let's try a song.
Speaking
Hey,
of-
you know what? How about we try a song?
Yeah.
Okay.
We might be better at that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You can depend on your family. You can depend on your friends. You can depend on the beginning. You can depend on an end. You can depend on intelligence. You can depend on God. You can only depend on one thing, honey. You need a busload of faith to get by. Busload of faith to get by. Busload of faith to get by. Busload of faith to get by, baby. Busload of faith to get by. You can't depend on the goodly-hearted. The goodly-hearted made lampshades and soap. You can't depend on your drinking. Nah, you can't depend on your dope. You can't depend on the president unless it's real estate.
estate that you want to buy. You got to depend on a lot of things. You need a busload of faith to get by. Hey! Busload of faith to get by. 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 Depend on a miracle. You can depend on the air. You can depend on the wise men. You can't find them. They're not there. You can't depend on cruelty. Crudity of thought and sound. You can't even depend on the water, honey. You need a busload of faith to get by. Hey! Busload of faith to get by. Busload of faith to get by. You need a busload of faith to get by. 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 Hey, hey. Busload of faith to get by. You need a busload of faith to get by.
Gospel song by Mr. Ray.
And now it's time for Troy's Earnest Horoscope.
Hey, look who it is. It must be time for Troy's Earnest Horoscope.
Hey guys, hey, it's nice to go from the drummer seat to the Clay George seat. What's up, guys? How are you doing?
Yeah, doing all right.
Sunday.
Anxiously awaiting what our week has in store for us.
Well, let me first start by wishing Deborah Winger a very, very happy birthday.
Yeah.
And for any given Taurus whose birthday it is today, let's see what Miss Sally Brompton has for you.
The New York Post, Sally Brompton.
Yeah.
Today's birthday, Miss
Today.
Winger. Are you related to Kip Winger? I want to ask her that.
Okay.
Well, you know, funny, I did a gig with Kip Winger once.
Really?
Yeah. That's a story for another time.
You are a man of many anecdotes.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice guy, Kip Winger.
His teeth are whiter than white.
Yeah, he had really nice teeth, yes. Great hair, too.
He does have that golden mane,
yeah.
that MacGyver rock and roll thing going
But
on.
if today is your birthday.
But Ms. Winger, you also have great rock and roll hair. Jupiter's influence on your birthday will broaden your perspective on life to such an extent that you can no longer be bothered to pass judgment on other people. However, you will still need to judge when to be forgiving and when to turn your back and walk away. That's a song from a few episodes back. That sounds pretty cool.
Okay.
All right, so happy birthday, Deborah Winger.
No relation to Kip Winger that we know of.
Well, I'm sure he is
There's
a
probably
gentleman.
something scrolling along the bottom of the screen right now. Yeah.
All right.
What's next?
What is next? I'm going to go with Leo,
Ah.
the lion. Wow. I wish I could do that. I can't like roll my R's. I can't whistle. You know.
Good thing you can play the drums.
Well,
you
good
know,
gunk.
I wish I could join that famous singing drummer tradition of Karen Carpenter and
The
Peter
guy,
Criss.
the guy from Night Ranger.
The guy from Night Ranger, Levon Helm, who actually was a terrific singer.
Yeah.
The guy from Cowboy Mouth. Annie Howdy.
Leo.
Leo.
Well, we're gonna cut all that out anyway.
Oh, you better not cut that.
Leo.
I decide what it's called.
Leo.
Important people like what they see when they look at you. So by all means, take a chance or two, because most likely you will get the support you need. That does not, of course, mean that you can just do as you please.
Well,
You're not that popular.
Or funny.
You're not popular.
You're welcome.
All right, we are going to go to Pisces.
Funny you should mention Karen Carpenter, because she
We cut that bit
is
out.
also
We
quiet.
better not have.
She is also a Pisces,
Oh,
and she and I share a birthday,
really?
and so does Lou Reed.
Wow.
Wow, that's a trifecta of
It is
musicians.
indeed. Yeah, for sure.
Holy cow!
I share a birthday with David Crosby,
Oh,
Halle Berry, and Animatronic from the Scissor Sisters.
I think I have Rodney Dangerfield, Boris Becker, and Scarlett Johansson.
That's a trio of trouble.
Trio of Trouble.
Back to Pisces.
That will be my first solo album cover with my jazz trio. Maybe the three of us could, Anyway, Pisces. I digress. Pisces. You, Scotty Bywater, will be much in demand over the next few days. Gospel truth there. And that's great. But don't give so much of yourself that you end up exhausted. Sally Brompton's pretty spot on, guys. Don't give up so much of yourself that you end up exhausted. Also, don't think you have to go places and do things to please other people. It's their job to please you.
Yeah, I've never found that to ring true. But let's see. Maybe if I stay home.
Well, okay, given the current climate here in Phnom Penh, especially with music venues opening up, every person who's ever bought a guitar is going to be, hey, this trio of trouble that I'm doing with Troy, can we play at Oscar Bar? Yeah. I think I think this is quite accurate for the two of you. Yeah. Let's see what she says about me.
Sagittarius.
As your ruling planet Jupiter is strong this week, you may be inclined to push yourself a little too hard.
Take it easy, Troy.
Maybe. The main thing you need to remember, Sag, yeah, she says that, is that doing one thing really well is better than doing 5 or 6 things to an average standard. Huh. Yeah. That's my week.
Okay.
Wow.
Do one thing really, really well as opposed to 5 things kind of half-assed and mediocre.
Hopefully you'll find that one thing.
Someday we'll find it, that rainbow connection.
And that was Troy's Earnest Horoscope.
Thank you,
for the
All right,
week.
guys. Thank you, Trio of Trouble.
You know, Scotty, I think it's time that we bring out our special guest for episode 9 of Sessions.
I thoroughly agree. Welcome to Sessions, the artist, the punk, the character, the guy who loves to have goodbye concerts and then come back again. It's Mr. Bob Passion.
I just love live TV.
Hello, everybody
Hello.
okay?
Yeah.
Hello, Mr.
How
Bob.
are you? Thanks for coming here. We know it's kind of early, you know.
No, but it's okay.
Okay.
It's a sunny day.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Do you think most people know you as a punk musician or as a visual artist?
I don't know, frankly. It depends. Some people know me for music, some people know me for theater,
Yeah.
and some people know me for visual artist.
Yeah.
Depends when they need me. They know me about what they need me to do, you know.
Yeah. When I interviewed you for Ling Pling last year, with from this collected in this book,
Around the Traps.
writings from 2019. that a year that we all remember a lot more fondly now.
Yeah.
There's a nice quote that I recall. I'll put to you. I'm not going to change the size and colour of the world, but I give my own vision of it, and it's a fun vision. And I think that sums up a lot of the sort of stuff that you do, both visually and with your music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's it's a global vision of what we have to do on this earth. Some people they have a message to give. Me, my message is let's keep fun and let's do things. So for me, it's important to bring something positive to people, even when you have reality and you have to say strong things and reality things that are not so fun. But then it's not because we are going to live into the shit that we have to drink it. You know what I mean?
I think that's a great philosophy to strive towards. Like reality is kind of shit sometimes,
Yes. But we cannot always be,
No. You have to be able to laugh at
So
things and have fun.
In our new album, I did make a title which is called Tout en rose, everything in pink.
Everything is
Because I think our job as artists is to put some pink on grey and on the dark side of the vision.
Sure.
Our job is to put some pink for people to enjoy at least of something,
So we should mention that your band, the Scoots, the great punk band here in Phnom Penh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Brand new album.
Brand new album, yes.
Recorded just over the last few months.
Yeah.
Written and recorded.
Half confinated. Yeah,
It's coming out soon.
Yeah, it's coming back from mastering from France. We sent it to France to be mastered.
Oh, nice.
And it's coming probably Wednesday or this week anyway.
Okay, that's
And
great.
so
by the time you see this, it may well be back in Cambodia and ready to be launched on the
that's cool.
the greater public.
Yeah.
That's fantastic stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it had been a very, very nice job with Kinski, like ever. Kinski is a magician for sound. Really, I find my real partner for sound. We enjoy a lot in the studio. I mean, Adrien is also part of the band,
sure.
But the mix is, let's say 60% of the quality of what we're going to produce is coming from Kinski.
Yeah. That's
So
great.
yes, I'm very happy. But I just jump on to say, to continue on what you were saying before, I think this is our job. Artist is here to entertain. That's part of the word.
It's the business
we are
of show.
entertainers, yes. It's no question to say, everything is always cool. We are not a bisounours, you know what I mean? But in the same time, our job is to use what is not nice to bring people to look at it a little bit better, or to have a kind of reflection about it that make them feeling better, you know what I mean? This is our job. I really, frankly, always, in all the work I did in my life, I always push it in front. We have to be bringing something fun to people.
Yeah.
They have enough of reality and boring things.
Because I think
Without being blind, I'm not blind. I know what is the reality, but it's not because the reality is hard that I have to dive in it.
Yeah, and you make the point that that a lot of people think of punk music as just being very aggressive and sad and
But it's, this is the main mistake about it. If you take punk bands from release 76, 77, but there is no one of those except the Pistols and the Clash that are the most famous one. But if people tell you, this is a punk band, this is a punk band, for me, it's never punk bands. For me, Blondie is a punk band, and it's fun. Ultravox is a punk band, The Damned. And I think the message had been...
the Ramones.
The Ramones, the Ramones. I think, and if you really take what was this new culture coming in 76, 77, it was more pushing people to do something fun together, showing that you can do yourself without having a long time school learning music or And this is the main message.
Yeah, just get on and do something.
It. Fuck, do it.
Yeah, exactly. But do it.
So, do it.
Yeah.
And I remember the message of those bands. I'm not gonna say the name, but the guys say, "You want to play guitar? Go and steal one." And yes, this is the truth.
We don't advocate theft or destruction in any way, but punk rock.
No, but you understand what that means. That means instead of wishing things just go and do it.
Yeah.
You know, and
Of course.
this is the main message I did catch of this period. You know,
I think I think that's very appropriate, even for this show that we're doing, whatever the heck it is. I don't show.
Yeah.
This is the 9th episode of it that we're shooting now, and it was like we thought of it and we just went and did it. It wasn't a matter of like, oh, let's just think about it and talk about it for a while. It's like within less than 24 hours, we were doing exactly what we're doing
this
here.
is exactly what is the punk feeling.
exactly.
You know,
1, 2,
It's,
3, go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You know, and also because before it was you have to be in a music school, learn 10 years.
Now, who says that? I don't.
But before it was like that, huh? You were having 10 finger by hand before to play guitar, you know.
I recently saw a video of famous musicians who cannot read music, and Paul McCartney was, of course, early on, and they're like, "You've written some of the best melodies in the 20th century," and he's like, "Yeah, I still can't read music. I have no idea what the heck it means, but." You don't have to go to school for that. You just have to,
Yeah, but at the time, in the brain of people, it was the way, I think it's a huge curve in the history of art. But maybe because at the same time it becomes those new computer technique and things like that before were not, But for everybody, for painters, for sculptors, for filmmakers, you guys like Jim Jarmusch, for example. They bring something new, and they don't want to be obliged to follow the rules to do this because we used to do it. And if you take music from before '76, Led Zeppelin, for example, or things like, I don't say it's not good. I say it's too complicated for people to get in and feel trying to do it. So basically, the punks that did bring back simplicity. Bringing back Eddie Cochran and Gene Vincent style.
Sure.
Very simple, 3 chords and let's go together, don't need to be complicated.
Yeah.
And I think this message had been very important for the following of what did happen.
Yeah.
But certainly not violently and
Of course not.
Yeah.
Of course not.
it was more question of fun than fight.
Yeah.
So,
Well, let's do a tune.
yeah.
Okay?
So we're gonna.
Un beau jour, ou peut-être une nuit, près d'un lac, je m'étais endormi, quand soudain, semblant crever le ciel, venant de nulle part, surgit un aigle noir. Il avait les ailes déployées, lentement, je le vis tournoyer, près de moi, dans un bruissement d'ailes, comme me tomber du ciel, l'oiseau vint se poser. Il avait les yeux couleur rubis et les plumes aux couleurs de la nuit. À son front, brillant de mille feux, l'oiseau roi couronné portait un diamant bleu. Oh, dit l'oiseau, maudit emmène-moi, retournons au pays d'autrefois, comme avant, sur un nuage blanc, pour saisir en riant des étoiles, des étoiles. L'oiseau, maudit emmène-moi, retournons au pays d'autrefois, comme avant, dans mes rêves d'enfant, pour saisir en criant des étoiles, des étoiles. Un beau jour, ou peut-être une nuit, près d'un lac, je m'étais endormi, quand soudain, semblant crever le ciel, venant de nulle part, surgit un aigle noir. Un beau jour.
Fantastic, Mr. Bob. Thank you so much.
Très bien.
Now, for a word from our sponsor. We here at Botanico take the coronavirus very seriously. The safety of our customers and our staff is of the utmost importance. Without you, there is no us.
We're still open, but we take social distancing very seriously. We've removed half our seats in order to create appropriate space for those who still wish to dine in in our garden. We're doing delivery and takeaway as well. And don't forget, you can call our Beer Tuk Tuk to deliver craft beer to your door. The Beer Tuk Tuk box, by the way.
When this passes, we can go back to everywhere we once went. In the meantime, if your favourite place is still open, show them some love, spend if you can afford it, because every dollar counts. From all of us here at Botanico, be smart, stay safe, bump your elbows, and wash your hands.
That's a fantastic song, Bob.
Thank you very much.
I don't speak French, so I don't understand. I think I heard a bonjour in there. But that was about it. I didn't, but I loved it anyway. It was great.
Now, speaking of which, you are the first French guest that we've had on Sessions.
Yeah. That can happen, huh?
Sessions. But you're from Marseille.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah, like the
south of France. Yes.
Yeah.
Very strong accent.
Yeah.
I got it in Khmer, in English, in whatever I speak. I have this South French accent.
A great port city on the Mediterranean.
Yeah, quite famous. Yeah. For smuggling and robbers and
thieves and
dens
of iniquity.
And that's, I guess, where you get your love of sailing.
Yes. Yeah. I'm
not from Christopher Cross. No.
What?
Not from Christopher Cross.
Oh, no. Not at all.
But you do go sailing, don't you?
Yeah. I sailed for 6 years on a sailing boat from France to Brazil and then to Caribs for 6 years. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. Captain. Call me Captain Bob.
You were Captain Bob.
Scuttling around the deck in your boots.
In pointed boots.
So I have a question. You were in the Caribbean, right? You said?
Yes.
Did you ever make it to St. Bart's?
Yes, of course.
French overseas territory.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. It's I've been lucky enough to go there twice. Fantastic.
Yeah. Very, very expensive right now.
Very, very expensive. This is where the billionaires go to. Go to
Mick Jagger, for example, got the house.
Yeah. But Jimmy
Ayrton
Buffett.
Senna, a lot of people.
Yeah. But one of my favorite places on the planet.
Yeah, but
St. Bart's.
if you wish to go somewhere incredible, go to Tobago. Tobago is the nicest side. Tobago and Grenada are the best nice island in the Caribbean.
I will actually say that I took my second honeymoon in Tobago.
Tobago is it's a honeymoon island, huh?
Yeah.
A man of, if not whilst, at least taste.
Yes, thank you. Yes, Tobago, I agree. And I don't dive. In fact, I can barely swim. But I was told that it has some of the best diving.
Yes, even snorkeling, man. It's the first coral in Caribbean. It's very east on the way, so not a lot of people go there.
Yeah, I actually stayed at a hotel, the Blue Water Inn. I don't know why I'm remembering this in vivid detail. But it's where the Beatles stayed when they were down in the Caribbean once. And also they shot some movie that Ava Gardner...
Okay, yeah.
Ava Gardner also stayed in this hotel back in the day. No, I believe they shot Help in the Bahamas, but they stayed in this hotel in Tobago for...
Okay. Thank you for correcting me there.
Yeah, but fantastic little island. Love it.
Yes,
love
me too. My favorite one.
I didn't spend any time in Trinidad. We flew through and,
but Trinidad is a continent, huh?
Yeah.
But Tobago is really a pearl on the sea, huh? Very, very nice.
I concur.
Yeah. It was from Brazil that you found your way to Cambodia.
Yes, because I used to work in a circus in Brazil, in Salvador.
Whoa. What did you do for the circus?
I am a stage director.
Oh, I thought maybe you might be like a stunt.
No. I am not a circus performer. I am a theater performer. But my capacity is to build show with what people know to do.
Sure.
They show me what they are able to do with the circus disciplines, and me, I try to bring it as a theater vision for a public, to not be just number after number, you know. We try to bring up from a circus discipline to theater result. So I did the same in here. When they see my work with the people of Brazil, the people of the circus of Batambang, they were in France, we were on tour with those Brazilian people. And then they asked me if it was possible for me to come here to work with them on the same kind of projects.
Fantastic.
So that's the reason why I'm here. I come here for 3 months and in 16 years I'm there.
A very familiar story.
Yes. Very, very familiar.
Yeah.
Well, how about we do another song?
Let's do that.
Yes, why not?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe this is going to be a song from the new Scoots album, but done kind of differently. Not the
Yeah,
same.
yeah. It's not a new song. It's a song that we did again on this record because we did on another one, and we were wishing to have a new version.
Okay.
So, but now we're going to do it very softly.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
make it happen.
All
Yes.
right.
We'll do that.
Quand je croise tes yeux, je n'y vois que la rage. Des plaisirs mystérieux, mais de sacrés paysages. Faudrait stopper nous deux, mais on n'a pas de courage. C'est silencieux, mais attention le virage. Cette histoire je le sens, finira dans le sang. Cette histoire je le dis, finira dans ton lit. Quand je croise tes yeux, je n'y vois que la rage. Une odeur de banlieue juste après les rapages. Faudrait stopper nous deux, mais on n'est pas assez sages. Niveau des sentiments, le grand embouteillage. Cette histoire je le sens, finira dans le sang. Cette histoire je le dis, finira dans l'oubli. Quand je croise tes yeux, je n'y vois que la rage. On entend de milieu un air de tigre en cage. Faudrait stopper nous deux, mais on n'a pas de courage. Terminus dangereux, mais attention le carnage. Cette histoire je le sens, finira dans le sang. Cette histoire je le dis, finira dans ton lit. Quand je croise tes yeux, je n'y vois que la rage. Quand je croise tes yeux, je n'y vois que la rage. Quand je croise tes yeux, je n'y vois que la rage. Quand je croise tes yeux, je n'y vois que la rage. Cette histoire je le sens, finira dans le sang. Cette histoire je le dis, finira dans ton lit, la Swan.
You saw it here first, folks. Bob Passion with an acoustic guitar.
Fantastic, man. Thank you.
Yep, thank you, Mr. Bob, for being with us today. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Very fun to come here on Sunday. A little bit hot, but you know, like it is. More hot, better.
That's it. Look out for the Scoots' new album very soon.
Yes, very soon, and frankly, you will enjoy. It's a very funny album.
Absolutely,
and,
I've heard
we
some
enjoy
bits
a
of
lot
it already.
To do it,
Yeah.
yes.
Fantastic stuff.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, check leanpling.com for details as we go.
Yes, soon. Yes.
It's hard being a man, living in a garbage pail. My landlady called me up. She tried to hit me with a mop. I can't stand it anymore. bulldog with spats. I've been living out in the hall, and I can't stand it anymore. I can't stand it anymore. Can't stand it anymore. Can't stand it anymore. But if baby would just come back, it would be alright. I'm tired of living all alone, 'cause no one ever calls me on the phone. When I get to feeling better, then I turn my music up louder. I can't stand it anymore. 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 'Cause if baby would just come back, it would be alright. Because baby would just come back, it would be alright. Be alright, alright.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in for another number 9 for Sessions.
Here at Botanico.
Remember, we have a Facebook
A
page now.
Facebook page, yes.
Sessions at Botanico. Just search
On
for 3
Facebook.
S's and I'm sure you'll find it.
Go and like us and follow us, and you'll get notification every Saturday when we publish a new episode.
Indeed. If you're interested in knowing what gigs are going on around town, check in with lingpling.com. We'll keep things as up to date as possibly we can. If you want to find out what it was like last year, when lots of things were going on, you can purchase this book, Around the Traps, a collection of music writing from people who were active last year, and he's in it, and many people, and our special guest today, Bob, of course, is
Bob Passion,
is in
yes.
it.
Thank
so
you so
thank you
much,
very
Bob.
much, Bob, for coming in today. Thank you, Mr. Troy. Thank you, Mr. Greg. Is it?
I almost forgot my name. It's been 9 sessions. And you don't even know my name. That's great. And
It was
Scotty.
either that or Mr. B.
Yeah. Scotty. Right.
Yeah.
Host.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
All
thanks a
right.
lot, and
Thank you.
see you next week.
All right.
Bye-bye.
See, now, I thought you were going to say, much like, what was that book, later turned into a movie, On the Beach, where it's like there's one like bit of Australia that never gets any nuclear fallout, and everyone's safe and goes there.
Yes. Famously, when they were making the film in the of the Neville Shute novel, Ava Gardner said, "Melbourne, the perfect place to film a movie about the end of the world."
Go.
You're not funny.